Hi everyone, welcome to episode 4 of AMP Live. I'm here with Ben Gretzer, Director at Orange Badge Mobility. Thanks for joining us, Ben.
Hi, nice to be on. Thanks for having me.
So, first of all, how have things been through lockdown? I know you guys have stayed open and carried on serving the customers that you have. How has it been?
Yeah, it's been a challenging few months, I think, for everyone, especially our customers that have been in lockdown and shielding, and some continue to be. Been important, uh, particularly on our service, that we've been there for the customers, helping them as and when they've needed us to maintain an active lifestyle, especially around the home. I think people that struggle daily, their daily routines indoors have it's highlighted things even more. We needed to be there for them that little bit extra, to help them.
Has that been, I know lots of I've spoken to other retailers up and down the country, and that the ones that have stayed open have done so from a sort of maintenance and service point of view, rather than that sales of products. Is that something you've seen as well?
Yes, absolutely. The most important thing for us has been maintaining the equipment that our customers rely on every day, to make sure that whether they get a puncture in a scooter where they've been going down to the supermarket at 10 o'clock to get their shopping, or a stair lift breaks down, or just general bathing, we've needed to make sure we've been there and offering emergency services, and 24-hour call outs for the products that we have in the field.
You mentioned stair lifts there. I know you guys have recently won a regional award from Bruno. You tell us a bit more about that?
Yes, we received an award through the post for obvious reasons. At the moment, a really nice glass trophy, and a really lovely letter from Bruno thanking us for our continued efforts, especially through COVID-19. Really, as a region about the dealerships, service, and expertise, really. So we're really, really proud, and I think that's a credit to the stairlift division that I have here. The guys and the ladies work so hard daily to strive to give a really good service for our customers.
Yeah, how long have you worked with those guys? Has it been sort of a long-standing relationship that you've had, and sort of how does it work from your point of view?
Yes, we've been a Bruno dealer for many years. We are a dealer of many stair lifts, but Bruno is one particular one. It's a really good product. Company, Bruno themselves are really helpful. They're accommodating and supportive to us, because we can only be as good to our customers as the manufacturers that support us from their end. So, it's as a whole, it's a great team effort.
Yeah, obviously you mentioned the team and the stairlift division specifically there. How is the operation at Orange Badge? How do you work sort of day to day? I imagine it's been a little bit different the past few months, but what's sort of the day to day running of the operation?
Well, we obviously have a large showroom facility in East Sussex that's about 8,000 to 10,000 feet of products where people can come and try different equipment, working stair lifts to scooters, bedding and chairs, mobility aids, level access showers and bathrooms. We haven't seen so many visitors in the last couple of months. It's mainly been through relatives, sons and daughters contacting us on behalf of their mother and father, where they're shielding to go out and help maintain, deliver products to aid them in daily living. But the daily running of the business has been more challenging because, we've made and introduced strict measures here for the benefit of clients and the well-being. So, we're using the PPE equipment and the medical advice that we've been given by the government make sure that our customers' safety is paramount.
Yeah, so that's all being implemented now, is it? And have you seen maybe an uptake in customers being interested since beginning of this week when retail, well, all retail can sort of get back up and running? Have you seen that steady increase or?
Yes, it's been considerably different this week. From just the telephones to the visitors even feeling confident enough to come in and talk to us, still adopting the 2 metre rule, and we've had to introduce some safety screens, gloves, and masks. So they feel comfortable. But I think customers really want to start getting back to some normality, and start to maybe implement some mobility solutions that they may have delayed in the last few weeks and few months due to COVID.
Yeah, I think with especially in our industry, a lot of the dealerships, like I think yours is, are quite large anyway. So the social distancing is a little bit more, because obviously a lot of big products are in there in general. Sort of the size of the shop is quite big. So I think hopefully customers will have that confidence to come back in and be able to, start looking at products and getting hands on with assessments and things like that.
I agree. I mean, it definitely is helpful when you are a larger dealer like us that you do have the space to be able to give clients to browse and advise them from a safe distance, and really have a very large selection on all in one place for them to come and browse, and hopefully come up with the right solutions for them.
I know in the sort of plan that the government set out with retail opening back up, it was about obviously the PPE being in place, but also I think the one they mentioned was sort of beds in shops and being sanitised after people have used them to test them out. Obviously, in our industry, there's a lot of products that people would want to sit on, test out, touch. How are you sort of coping with that and making sure everything's clean for the next customer to come in?
Yeah, okay. So we have a routine here that every piece of equipment is cleaned daily, not just equipment, even as far as, the facilities for toileting to even door handles. Everything is cleaned after every single customer enters our building, and it's throughout the day. With regards to bedding and chairs, we have plastic on the bedding, the mattresses. We have signage throughout the showroom, which doesn't allow customers just to get on things. They have to wait for a member of staff to assist them, so we know what products they're using, so that we can obviously clean them down. And we're very, very heavy on that, because the involved, we have to clean every single apparatus. It's time consuming, but it's absolutely a necessity.
Yeah, obviously with staff being there, have you had to take advantage of the furlough scheme? I know you've been operating, but how have staffing issues worked?
Yeah, we furloughed a percentage of staff, because of the downturn of the COVID. But they're reintroduced. We're fully operational now. We also took it upon ourselves that any members of staff that may have had, family members that may be high risk themselves, it was in their best interest as well to make sure that they weren't coming into the workplace and their safety was paramount as well. So, not just from a business side, but from a personal side to the staff, it was important we took certain measures for certain staff members.
Yeah, and sort of just moving forward now, how do you sort of see things progressing? You mentioned a bit of positivity back from the customer. Are you hoping to see that continue even more? I know a lot of, the suppliers we speak to, it's quite a seasonal thing with products and, trade shows that have been missed, unfortunately.
Yes.
But we have still got a bit of the summer left. Do you see that uptake in customers coming in and sort of boosting the industry that little bit more?
I do think so. I think the more the government start to release our clients, and confidence, I think it's about confidence. The more people get confident that we are starting to deal with the COVID situation, You know, on a daily basis, we are seeing an increase in traffic, customers and telephone calls. And I can only see, you know, from the experience I've had in just a few days this week, noticeably the increase in levels of customer confidence coming out to see us. And I can see it coming back more than before, because, you know, our customers have a real need, and you know, they want to come to trusted suppliers like us, and I can only see that getting better for us.
Is there any particular products that you've seen people interested in? Because obviously I know it's been a maintenance thing throughout lockdown, and people come back, and is the one product that people have been needing, or?
We've seen a lot of riser recliner chairs, indoor products, stair lifts and things, because where people have been locked down, it's highlighted getting out of the chair, walking up those stairs, or, you know, getting into the bath. So sort of the home living aids, the larger aids, the bath lifts and things, have been quite consistent for us. Scooters have been noticeably quieter because of the lockdown, but we have, you know, started to see some inquiries and some sales this week from clients feeling confident enough to start enjoying, you know, what's left of summer.
Yeah, and just sort of to round up finally, obviously we mentioned your relationship with Bruno there, as well as other suppliers. How has supply chains worked? Sort of what you've needed, has that always been available, or has it been a bit tricky with the lockdown?
Some suppliers have been exceptionally helpful. You know, people like Electric Mobility, One Rehab. I mean, they've gone above and beyond being helpful. Other suppliers have maybe been in a slightly more difficult situation and have had to shut supply chains down. So some things have been difficult to access, especially bespoke products. You know, it's a difficult one if you work working and they can't produce the goods. So that's been slower, but we are now starting to see industry back, and you know, hopefully start to see the supply chains improving and getting the products more readily available.
Yeah, well, that's great. That's all from us for this time. Thanks very much for joining us, Ben, and all the best in the coming weeks and months.
Thanks for having me. All the best.